from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. And Lance now to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Touchdown, Packers! Antonio Gibson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 59 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 76 yards. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And the catch made by Hilton. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Gibson here running out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Throwing now is Lance. This is caught by Hilton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's a give to Gibson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. A give running right, Gibson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Here's Lance. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Trey Hendrickson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And Lance going to throw. We'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Lance now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that. Talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
We'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jerry Judy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Lance. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. This, the 2nd meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
And they'll run here with Gibson.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd down and 4.
Back to throw. Lance.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And down to the 36-yard line here. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Lance over the middle. He gets it to Gibson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Back to the ground with Gibson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 2, Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jack Doyle, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Lance now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A handoff for Gibson.
Bust through the tackle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Gibson again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Completes it to Fant on the right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. The guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Throwing his Lance on third down.
He's got his tight end Fant. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On first down, Gibson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis